The summer of 2020. That's when my next guest, Andre and his best friend Hope, befriended a woman named Nini. You see, at the end of the summer, they all promised to keep in touch, kind of like through a group chat. But Nini, after a while, kind of disappeared. The next time they saw Nini, she had a baby named Omani. And the baby looked just like Andre. So today, Nini admits she has no idea if Andre's the father, and Andre is desperate for answers. So joining us now from Riverdale, Illinois, are Andre and Hope. Okay, Andre, you're upset. You're mad as hell with Nini, right? Why?
Maury, first off, I want to say it's a pleasure to meet you. But I would say it's a thing of bad management. Maury, like, the fact of the matter is she's doing irresponsible things with the lady parts. And I feel like when you have a child in the mix, that's irresponsible. And then the fact that you didn't tell me anything about this child, and then the fact that it was kind of a joke when we talked about it, as far as talking about me being the father.
Maury, this lady is a grown woman, okay? A grown woman. We're not little kids. We're not in high school. She is grown. She knows what she's doing, and she knows what she did was very irresponsible.
Let's go back to the beginning, okay? What was this group chat all about? Because that's where it started.
We were just a big group of friends, Maury. Not really a big group. It was a small, close-knit group. And my number one rule with this group was no new friends. No matter what we do, no new friends. We're not accepting anybody. But I broke my own rule and accepted Nini with open arms into our group.
Why?
And I cannot believe she betrayed us. Nini, she has a spiritual soul. She's very intellectual. She's very smart. And I thought that she was smarter than what she's doing right now, which is why I let her into my group.
Then, all of a sudden, the group chat went on, and then all of a sudden, Nini checked out. I mean, is that right?
She made a big argument, blew up about nothing, completely nothing. Claims, oh, we don't love her, we don't treat her
we
right,
weren't taking care, we weren't helping her.
We don't appreciate her.
Right.
We weren't helping her. She just didn't realize, Nini, we have our own lives too.
So, Andre, when was the next time you heard from Nini, if she got out of the group chat?
After the group chat, honestly, Maury, I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of out of sight, out of mind for us. You know, they would speak on her and it would be whatever to me. I didn't really, pay it any mind. And the next time that I
popped up one day with a picture and a belly talking about I'm pregnant.
I'm pregnant.
She
yeah.
Picture, I
that
know
was
who
crazy,
Maury.
Because
her number
that was crazy.
So in fact, we've got the chat right here. I mean, it says, "Here's Nini. Hey, I'm pregnant," and Andre goes, "Wow."
I had no words.
So, did you think when she showed up that she was pregnant? Did you think right then you could be the father, Andre?
Not even a clue. Like, Maury, because of the time period of where she said she was pregnant, I didn't put in my mind that, that could even be possible for it to be mine.
She's very promiscuous. She's very promiscuous, but she's always very secretive too. So it's not like, we don't know everything that she's doing.
Right, we don't know what she's doing when she's not with us, Maury.
Exactly, and when she broke off from the group, we definitely didn't know what she was doing because we had no communication with her.
Do you think you're the father?
I think it's definitely a possibility when you do the math.
I hope he is. I really hope he is. You see, he's the only one here right now. Obviously, he's the only one.
And Maury, I'm not.
Hope you should really mind your business.
And I'm not gonna lie to you.
No,
Maury,
I am minding my business. It
because at the end of the day,
business
this really
when I
is
let you
between me and
enter.
Andre, did you try to get a DNA test for Nini's baby?
We planned it a couple different times, but it just everything never lined up. She couldn't do this, she couldn't do that.
She got other stuff to do.
The fact that I had to come here to figure out if this is my son is crazy, Maury. And that's no disrespect to you. Never thought I would be here. You a hood legend in my eyes, but I never thought I'd be here.
Okay.
Nobody's listening to how I feel. Nobody's listening to the fact that
that's how you left the group. That's how you left the group.
And alone.
If you have strong feelings about this, how come they never knew about the fact that you were pregnant?
I feel like at the end of the day, they're making a lot of excuses. Oh, you didn't tell me. You could have told us. But at the end of the day, Maury, I lived right around the corner from Hope. I lived 10, 15 minutes away from Dre. It's not a time where if Hope felt some type of way that she wasn't pulling up on me, she wasn't coming to my house to tell me how she felt, and now all of a sudden y'all can't come to me. At the time, I didn't even have a car. I was going through struggles.
Right,
and they knew.
You broke
And they
off
no. You said how you feel. You said how you feel. You told
Nini,
me.
is Andre your baby's father?
Honestly, Maury, I don't know, but that is why we are here today to find out.
Listen, Maury, she make bad decisions with her lady parts, and now she want to put the blame on everybody else.
Who made a bad
That's
decision?
bad
Bad decision
management.
too when you decided to lay down with her. That's what you're not gonna do is sit here and act like it's all
Wait.
her.
What you said?
She
I didn't even
conceived a
you
child.
deserve to know.
Yes, they want to say, oh, it's about you, but respectfully, it's my time to talk because you guys brought me on this show. You didn't pull up to me, you didn't call me, you didn't talk to me, you brought me on this show. So you wanted a show, that's what I'm about to give you.
Well, wait a minute.
You want to answer?
But wait a minute, Nini. Wouldn't you want a DNA test to find out if
That's
Andre's
all
the
I'm
father?
saying.
I do. I'm not saying
That's
that
all
I
I'm
don't,
saying.
but I'm saying that the way that they go
Why would
about
you wanna
things,
know?
they try to put it on me, and they try to make it seem like I'm just this person,
You're
but they know
too
what I've been
You're
through.
too
All
not.
right, Nini, hold on. Why all of a sudden did you show up at a group chat and say that you were pregnant? And Andre never knew about that. If he was a possibility, don't you think you should have contacted him?
I was added to the
Maury,
group chat.
that's
I
it.
was with after I fell back from the friend group. I was with someone else. It never was even an option in my mind. I never even felt like he was the
I
father.
got you.
So it was. I felt like it was no reason for
understand
anything
that.
to be said.
But what do you mean? You can't tell me that you didn't think I was the father. You can't do math? Like, are you telling me you can't do math?
No,
You are
I'm
a
telling you
grown
that I
woman.
was with
You know
someone
who
else.
you slept with.
I'm
Like,
telling
come
you
on,
that I
man.
was
You
with
know
someone
it. Like,
else.
come on, man.
Let me ask you this. Do you think that Andre looks like Omani?
At first, no, but I think there are a lot of similarities there.
Like what? The eyes?
I feel like no.
Listen,
he definitely
Maury.
has his
I'm gonna tell you
nose.
this, Maury. I'm
And
gonna
he
tell you
definitely has
this.
his
My
eyes.
mom told me this happened to me before. My mom walked out and looked at the baby. My mom walked out and looked at the baby and said, "No, that's not your baby, right?" So I tried to do it. You know, other than Maury, I got to go to my mama, and I asked my mama again on this one, and she said, too close to tell. And for my mom to say that, mamas know. So it's a little tricky.
The baby does look like him. That baby has his eyes. That baby has his wide nose.
Oh.
When I see that little goofy smile, I see Andre.
Ida.
Oh, why don't you mind your business? Like,
This is my business. What don't you understand, Nini? This is.
Listen, Maury, listen, I know I ain't trying to bring you in our business, but listen, that's crazy. Talking about you laid with Andre. But if you saying you got pregnant in this same time, who you laid with that many times? How many people you laid with in that little bit of time?
All right, Andre,
That's
I got it.
crazy.
All right. I want to
talking.
find out why Ida is even on the show. Why are you here?
I want to too, Maury. I want to know too.
Okay, Maury, hold on. Y'all can just pause. Y'all can pause for a second. Maury, I am here because this is my cousin and I'm gonna stick beside her regardless. My blood is mixed with her blood, which means it's mixed with that little boy's blood. I take care of that baby. I'm buying diapers. I'm buying wipes. I'm the one that's up with him at night, and I
That's
have a
'cause
child
she
of my
irresponsible.
own. I work too.
Where were you when she was crying to me about that?
Okay. I had a baby myself. Again, let me reiterate that since no one's understanding. I had a baby myself. I lived in Florida. I just moved back. The moment I got back, literally the day, where was I?
with me.
Hello.
Hope you say Andre is your best friend. Is there something going on a little more intimately than that?
The way she acts, she makes me think that how
that's
she
my
comes
sis.
to defense. No one wants to listen to my story. Nobody
What
wants
you
to
mean?
listen
That's
to
the
my
thing.
story.
That's the type of
Everybody
friends
got
in which
love.
you have.
Do you want to be Omani's father?
I mean, that's a complicated question because it's like I've been screaming how much I want a son and all that, but technically, like, did I want it to be this way? I always thought it was going to be an Andre Jr. or
Right.
something like that. So, if it is, I'm going to do everything I'm supposed to do as a father for sure.
Here
Don't
we
know
go.
About that.
Here we
I
go.
already got one, and it is what it is.
In the case of 3-month-old Omani, Andre, you are not the father.
And I told you. So what?
You want to be her baby daddy so
It's not like that. We wanted to make sure that baby had a father, period. We wanted to make sure
whatever.
that
Because at the end of the day, you came on this show and tried to make me look like a bad person. At least as a woman, I admitted to my mistakes.
Okay.
At least as a
I gotta do
woman,
my
I
Maury
admitted to
dance.
my
I gotta do my
mistakes.
Maury
No,
dance.
because
Nini.
I am
I gotta
a
do my
mother.
Maury dance.
I am a
Hold on.
woman.
Nini.
This is why I
He
call
calling my
this
name,
show.
not your name.
Nini.
I called
You
the
can
show.
Nini.
You can be quiet.
There's,
Yes,
Nini, there's an unanswered question here.
Yeah,
And
that's
that
the crazy
is-
part. She happy I'm
Wait
not,
a
and she
second.
need to
Wait a
figure out
second.
who it is.
Nini, every child deserves 2 parents. I'll be glad to test anybody you want.
You better come back.
Well, we're just glad that the truth came out about this today.
You are not the father.